right, keyword comics here again. Let's continue to straighten things up here to look more centered. Yeah, there you go. This is your comics: transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt that are response comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning: if you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead and click off the video and go watch something else. Do not lie and say this hate speech in my videos, because there is hate speech in my videos. The speech you hate, that's the real story. Let's continue on with people getting things wrong in the comment sections and me translating them out with Roe versus abuse of biology. I'm going to get off about that. Also, yeah, there's going to be some overlap. My fan here. It's a nice hot day. Well, the air conditioner is saying it's 73 degrees in here, and it's definitely hotter out there. Ooh. My goodness. Nice summer stuff. Good scorchers, very important to have scorchers. So yeah, that's where I am right now. What's good? Yeah. So let's continue on here. We're going to get vaccinated to help stop spread this disease. Let's go. Let's see here. Okay, so I quote this person because this person is trying to hate on, say that I'm doing wrong in life, showing them off that the Bible says this is bad, that the transgender lifestyle is bad. And so I quote he or she uses the verse, "For the Lord does not see as man sees, for man looks upon the outward appearance, the Lord looks on the heart." In 1 Samuel 16:7, and your heart is filled with hate and anger, as the girl says. The person says, I don't know, male or female, I don't know. And then I say, what is your heart filled with? Fear of the truth being found out, anger and hate of the body God gave you, not good things. Then the person says, my heart is not filled with fear or hate, for I know the truth through science lies, pseudoscience, yeah, that the indulgences are transgender lifestyle. Your God holds no power for those who don't follow him, and I say actually he holds great power over all people, but he allows them to choose if they want to follow him or not. Go. Someone else says, this is very offensive because one, I'm trans, two, you're gross, we accept people through lies. No. Four, there are so reasons this is wrong. You're not acting well about this, according to lies I was told. Accept people on who they are, this is wrong, through lies. No. I say, get on track and accept people for you they are, your videos are messed up. Someone says, I understand religion completely, but please not post hate about them. And I say, sorry, my religion is lying. Or lying is an abomination to the Lord, the transgender lifestyle is lying. Yeah, so it doesn't work. Oh, this one is really sad. Watch this. So true, King, says somebody. Trans people don't have to transition to be trans. No, they don't have to transition to not be them, to be themselves. Being yourself is not being trans. Being yourself is being yourself. That's the problem. They get that confused. Personally, I am transitioning because it's beneficial for my mental health through lies. Colon D. I'll be 10 months on hormones in 3 days. Poison myself with hormones in 3 days. I don't transition for other people, other than other people. Obviously, it's my body. I'm doing it because it aligns better with who I am through lies. Keep up the good work, King. I said, transitioning is bad. It's lying about your biological sex. You need to learn to live with the body as it was born. I say. This person says, I'm not lying about my biological sex, other than all the lies about my biological sex. Colon D. I understand the nature of my biological sex, but you don't else to understand the nature. So you're lying. Yeah, it doesn't work. I'm actually studying biology currently, bad biology currently, so I definitely understand through lies. I've lived with my body since I was born, I still am. I'm just receiving medical treatment for something that causes me distress daily. Why does it cause you distress? Why does your normal, fully functional body cause you distress? Because you're thinking wrong. Because you're thinking. I'm not a liar, I'm just transgender lying about my biological sex. Yeah, not good. Go. I say, if you weren't lying, then why use different pronouns than the ones you were assigned at birth? This is one of the weirdest things that they believe for some reason. I don't understand that. I wasn't assigned pronouns at birth, dude. Yes, you were. I was assigned a sex with pronouns. And I acknowledge that truth every day by hiding it, lying about it. And I every day. My primary and secondary sex organs cause me distress, and will help me remedy that. I am transitioning, lying about my biological sex. Not good. Lying about it, hiding it. both socially and physically. Lying about it, mutilation, not good. This does not make me a liar. It totally does stop lying about radical sex. As people know that I am trans, but yeah, it's not a good scapegoat. It's still lying about radical sex. I'm not a liar because I haven't told anyone that I am comfortable with skin gender. That's another lie you can tell. This is not the only lie you can tell. Sorry, it doesn't work. I haven't lied about my genitals or even talked about them. They're no one's business. So what are you doing? Liable mission is still a lie. It doesn't work. And I just learned to live like you, man. I said, well, you need to know the truth about your biological sex to live like me. You have to alter transition. That's the body you get. And you have to learn to live with it. Yeah, and then the person says, dang it. You should have told me, frowny face. Colon, frowny face. You should have told me that 5 years ago. But in all seriousness, people transitioning doesn't affect you at all. And then seeing other people destroy themselves and freak out over normal things happening in their bodies. I don't understand why you're so obsessed with transgender people, what they do with their own bodies, because it's seriously beneficial for their mental health through lies. It helps them look into a reality, which is good for mental health, right? I know. I hadn't transitioned, I'd probably be dead right now because you're thinking wrong. When I say I live like you, I mean being alive with a person. I have my own goals. Have you ever talked to a transgender person in real life? We're just people. Have a good one. Have a good one, man. Golden smiley face. Old school emojis. I say you are people who are confused about feeling the feelings you feel. When the feelings you feel says that something is wrong with your body, when nothing is, the feeling is wrong. It does affect me. I'm committed by God to rescue those being led to death, hold back those staring towards slaughter, Proverbs 24:11. And that is what I'm going to do. You said yourself, you think you would be dead if you didn't transition. That is not true. Those thoughts lied to you. The devil will be trying to lie to people, get them to mess up, destroy themselves. You gotta stop that. We gotta fight against that. That's dangerous. And the girl person says, okay, and I would be dead if I had transitioned because of lies I was told. I'm not confused, totally confused. I now have been just lied to. You have been lied to. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking that the treasure lifestyle is a good lifestyle. It's not. I don't need your God or you to rescue me. You do. You're doing this crap. Yeah, you do. I'm not being led away to death. You totally are being led away to death. Stop lying about your regular sex. Gender dysphoria isn't limited to the body. It totally is limited to the body. Being perceived. Okay, here's what's really going on here. Being perceived mentally as something I'm not, according to lies, is wrong to me. I'm sorry, man, but nothing you say can stop me from taking literal life-saving hormones through lies. It's being perceived. Being perceived. Their fear of what they think other people think of them drives them to do this nasty stuff. It's not good. No. Through lies. I actually have a consultation for a surgery towards the end of this month. I'm going to get my body mutilated towards the end of this month. I truly believe that you can reflect and go on and grow from your harmful through lie and through truth views. Trans people are being murdered, harassed, and hate crimed all around the world, just serving themselves through lies. We are all just people. Do better through lies. Nope. And I say, yes, people who are lying about their biological sex they are, so they won't be misgendered, aka treated differently than they want by others, It's just they, but you see the others. You said yourself, they don't need to know. They don't need to know what? The truth about your biological sex? That's horrible. And so are transgenders having surgery. They're used to make the lie more believable. I'm sorry, I got some time. Good. Someone says, bro, I don't understand one thing. I don't even know if you're a bro or against trans. I said, I am against transgender lifestyle. It's killed thousands of people. Email part 10. Always easier to accept people for who they want to be rather than for what we tell them they would never be more than. Ridiculous. Maybe you respond to some Bible talk about how you are the righteous man doing God's work. I am. And you know what? It's crazy to me that this has happened multiple times throughout history and always ends badly for both sides, especially those against the instigators. Do I think I can convince you to change your viewpoint? No. You've been doing this for over a year. I certainly can't say anything to change such an antiquated, through truth viewpoint. But if I can't change it, at least hopefully be able to give some insight into what the other side is to get you to think instead of blindly hate. Maybe one day you can deliberately hate. You never know. And I say, oh, this is a blind hate of the transgender lifestyle. This is informed hate of it. I've seen what it does to people, and I want to stop it from killing anymore. But let's give advice on that. Do not lie, Exodus 20:16. Do not covet, Exodus 20:17. You are fearfully wonderfully made, Psalms 139:14. Tick. The science of the anatomy goes along with that. There is a male design and a female design of people's bodies. If that body matches the design, nothing is wrong with it, no matter what feelings disagree. Then person says a person more than their body, though they are, but they gotta learn to differentiate. So that'd be like, how do I fix my body so it's like it matches my mind, which is impossible. Minds and bodies are two different things. You gotta learn to get used to your body. Learn to, yeah. So I'll see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.